So hello and welcome. We're gonna play some Noita, which is a game I've been getting into lately. Only about 6 hours in, so not very far in. But this is a really interesting and cool game. It's kind of like a very old school feel to it, in the vein of some Finnish indie games such as Outs and Wings and those sort of things, but kind of like made even better and made sort of like a roguelike uh, concept, but it's really cool. So let's just get into it. Alright, here we are. By the way, I consider kind of like everything that when you play Noita to be a spoiler, because a large part of the gameplay is finding out what the rules of the game are and what the game is and what sort of things can happen in the game. It's really fun. So if you don't want to have any spoilers, you shouldn't maybe watch any videos about the game. But like I said, I'm not very far in, so I'm not going to be able to spoil like the very deep secrets of the game since I don't know them either. I've been spoiled on some secrets of the game, but not really that much. So let's just get going. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So we're this little dude, and we're in this cave, and we're gonna be jumping around, and we can move in 4 directions. And the goal of the game is to, well, find wands that are like this. Oh, here in the back of your neck. Okay. I'm not sure what that means. The goal of the game is to find wands and improve your wands and improve your stats, which we can see here, and to just explore the world and progress through the world into different levels. I have no idea how many levels there are. So far, I think I've gotten into the 4th level or the 5th level. Or toxic sludge potion. Okay. But I don't know how many levels there are, and I know that beyond the basic levels and the basic kind of like end boss, there's a lot of optional content that you can explore and find, and kind of like optional challenges. Let's just try to find some of these potions. Okay. Well, right now I'm kind of like what's very important is having a liquid, a potion that I can use to douse myself from fire. And all I have is toxic sludge or 2 kind of like invisibility or acceleration potions, which are not just basic water, so they're going to have an effect on me, which might not be what I actually want. And so we kill these monsters and we get gold, and gold is important to use to buy things later on. By the way, almost everything in this game is randomly generated. So this cave we are in is randomly generated, and what monsters we're gonna find is randomly generated, and so on. And that little sparkly thing in the edge, that means there's a wand. So that's where I want to go. So yeah, the world or the cave is randomly generated. Where the wands are is randomly generated. So always have to explore on each new run where the stuff is that we want to do. By the way, if I didn't mention what a roguelike is, means that you usually can't save yourself from dying, or I mean you can't respawn, and that's how Noita is. If you respawn, that's game over, and you start over from the beginning. So that's why this is kind of like, or at least I play this in a very slow, methodical fashion. Okay, heavy spread, burning trail. Always cast circle of displacement. What the fuck? So all these ones have these crazy stats. They're very different from each other, and they are going to have different effects. If this always casts circle of displacement, that sounds like it's not very useful, because I think what this means is it's going to cast it on myself, and it's going to immediately teleport me somewhere, which is, if you can't control that, that's not very useful. So it didn't seem like a very useful one, so we just picked it up anyway. We have four slots, and we can always change or like drop wands. It's a shitty wand right now. We don't just use it. Switch it out for something better later. It's gunpowder. One of the fun things is that there's like everything in this game interacts with each other. So there's like gunpowder, and then there's oil, and the oil. Oh fuck! There we go. I don't know what actually blew that up. Attack wand yet, so just plasma queen forward. Whoa, that sounds crazy. So we got a new spell, and spell is kind of like how do you modify your wands and create your own spells and so on. But you can only usually only modify them between levels. You get into this temples between levels. It's usually where you only... Oh, scary guy. Usually where you can modify and like test out your wands. So you collect the wands while you're playing in the levels. Collect the wands, and while you're in the levels, the wands that you find, you're going to have to kind of like just hang, like just get along with them, or just like make do with what you find. But then between the levels you get to modify them and try to create your new combinations of spells and those sort of things. I found this thing, which is very useful. It's kind of like it's a little bit of a tricky joke. It's an orb that I can kick, and it will give me gold, but there's a random chance that it will also blow up. So I'm not going to kick it just yet. Oh hell, there's gold. I don't have a digging tool. What we usually need is a digging tool to get into this earth to allow you to get to that gold over there. I don't think there's anything too interesting here. I could try to use a bomb. So I have 3 bombs, as you can see. I could try to use a bomb to get into some of these levels that I can't get into yet, but I think I'm just going to explore more. Oh god. Okay, here's... Oh god. If I had a ghost friend, did you see that? I just had like a ghost friend. Okay, something's happening here. Seem to see anything useful there. dangerous. Spits out this toxic sludge. We haven't found too much anything useful. This is one weird wand. It's not really useful, probably. I also had a ghost. Where's that about? Oh. Water. Sludge. Let's see if the water area had anything very useful. No. Almost down. I think there's probably something useful here, so let's go here. There was something here, but something took it. Oh, it's that guy. That guy took the fucking wand. There's the bomb there. But that enemy picked up. It's crazy. Let's see. Fast arcing projectile. Shuffle no. Focus delay. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is better than mine. It's kind of like so-and-so if it's better than my current attack wand. I'm not sure. By the way, this glowy thing, this is the level exit. So if I go into that, I'll teleport to the temple between the levels, and then in the temple we can do a bunch of stuff, and then we can progress to the second level. But I'm not going to take that portal yet because, well, basically I want to find more wands and more money before I take the portal. There's going to be other portals also that happen here. Oh, holy fuck, that's not run. You know what? Maybe we'll just leave. We'll just go to the portal and leave. So I'm about to die. Something definitely happened here. We're not in very good shape. Not doing very well, but let's take this. So this is usually the only place where you can heal. And now we get to buy spells. We don't have a lot of money, but we have some money. Let's see what we have so far. Kind of shitty wand. This one's not great either. Oh, this is spells got 3, okay. I didn't notice that before. We have this insane sounding Forest Platinum Beach. I think this might be one where it's gonna kill me if I use it. I'm not sure if I should even try it. Yeah, that's gonna be nuts. But okay, we have a wand that has a very low mana, but a lot of charge. That's the thing. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out which would be good. Good attack wands. Well, rock. Black hole is good. I'll take that. Let's draw a timer. What the fuck? What did I do to angry gods? This? What? What the fuck did I do? What? What? Oh, I couldn't. This is so insane. Okay. What just happened? So I tried to use this. Oh shit, the coal is burning. Whoa. So I tried to use the crazy plasma beam thing to kill the god that for some reason wanted to kill me. What happened here, by the way? But I didn't have mana, so what happened was that... Oh shit. What happened was that I teleported away for some reason instead. And what that meant is that I didn't get to take my perk and complete my shopping, which is not great. This is a pretty good wand. Let's put that here. This. So I didn't get to complete my shopping spree, and I bought all the spells, and I didn't get to, well, try them out, which is not great, because usually by this point I've had multiple perks and other shit. Perk list, and I can get to start using this procedural timer, which would have allowed me to start digging. I bet the god that I angered is still there. Whoa. This seems pretty good. Bombs. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll place this. Trying to see if there's one way that I could Usually this place kind of like collapses. You can see the perks. It would have been so good. Oh. Oh my god. So bad at this game. So I was trying to see if I could blow a hole in the wall. Oh god. So I could rest there for a second and then get back up there. But apparently not. Okay, another wand. Fuck ton TNT. I'll take this one. It's not very different from the other few ones that I already have. You know what? I can try to just go find the exit and get the fuck out of here. Not doing very good. And I still have a bunch of money. So there's at least somewhat. Wand. Always cast Gigaback Black Hole. Holy fuck. And a crazy amount of homebrewing or teleporter. Okay, this is too good. This is too good. Oh, very low. I want to keep this. Should I just ditch this? This seems like a very, very useful, insane thing. No, this is good. So, a Giga Black Hole. Let's check it out. Okay. That's what that spell does. I thought it would be a different kind of black hole, because there's also a black hole that kind of like travels like this. Oh well. Cool. Here's my progress so far. So, we definitely learned what this thing does. Thanks for watching.